Đi ra mới tiện, cứ cho mới tiện. Tiên con tâm mau không? Đi nơi mới tiện không? Bảy, tì.
Quite different from anything in Thailand.
Là chị điện quá. Bốc chẳng đẹp bốc.
So we've walked through the main central area of Angkor Wat, the main temple here, and now we're just coming up to come up this causeway, and we've got the main temple complex ahead. Well, I'm guessing it is. Looks like it is. So some rather nice lily ponds on the way, and we've got these set of replacement steps, wooden steps, leading up past the lines protecting the entrance to this grand hall with the three turrets above it. It's all pretty humid and hot here. Glad I got my hat. A lot of this temple is feeling strangely familiar from having played the Tomb Raider games, but this part I just walked into, which I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be here or not, but it's not roped off. This in particular really seems familiar to me, because this is one of the scenes in the Tomb Raider games where Lara Croft, the character in the game, comes into this area and has to go through it, and is pursued by a monkey, I think, and also two pigs. So I'm almost feeling like two wild pigs are going to be running out at me at any second. So this is all quite bizarre. I have this sense of familiarity with this area here. Lots of carved surfaces on the temple. Looks quite familiar with or kind of similar to the carvings you get on the temples in India, the Hindu carvings. And this is Indian influence, this area, or was Indian influence. So this is largely devoted to Hinduism, even though the country has since turned to Buddhism. I mean, it's a mixture really. The original was Hindu, but there's also that cross-shaped temple area in there was called the area of 1,000 Buddhas. So there's lots of Buddha statues in there. So it's a mix. So I just came up those steps. You saw those people coming up. A little bit precipitous. This is the largest religious complex in the world, Angkor Wat, and having been walking around it, I can believe it. So this is a bas relief on the southern section of the temple of Angkor Wat, showing the epic Indian tale of the Mahabharata. So this is part of the influence of Hinduism coming to this country. Apparently this epic tale of the Mahabharata is virtually unknown in modern Cambodia, although the Ramayana still is part of their worshipping practice.
Precies, hè? Leuk zo.
So the reliefs on this western section commemorate historical events in the reign of King Suryaman II, who was the founder of Angkor Wat in the 12th century AD. The inscriptions by the king, or about the king, use his posthumous name, so these reliefs must have been carved after his death. Here's a nice one of an elephant and riders. I don't think there are any wild elephants left in Cambodia now, but they have some temple elephants still in the country, domestic elephants. This is also known as the terrace of the elephants, for obvious reasons. Elephants all the way along here. So these bas-reliefs, sculptures on the western wall, depict the 37 hells and the 32 heavens. The hells are depicted in the lower register of reliefs, and then the heavens in this upper register of reliefs. Strange enough, the hells are depicted in greater detail than the heavens. So you can see lots of torment going on down here, and everything looking a lot calmer above. It looks like these guys are having quite a hard time below. These hells are still known by the names that are familiar in modern Cambodia today. Okay.